Video is about, are we allowed to step off this kitchen line once we get here? I mean, we just worked our butts off trying to get up here, hitting thirds, hitting fifths. We finally established ourselves here. Why in the world would we ever want to step off of it? We're at the kitchen line, we're hungry to take a ball in the air. Well, our opponents are trying not to let us, and they've done a good job hitting a ball that's coming straight at our feet. So we've already realized, hey, this ball's coming to my feet. I gotta do something. The last thing we wanna do is to let this ball come to our feet because we don't have any options here. At best, we can be defensive and just stay alive, but we don't have anything offensive that we can utilize, and we obviously wanna be able to do so if we can. So the very first thing we can do, instead of letting it get to our feet and picking the ball off here, is we can lean forward and take this ball out of the air. So we can hit a dink in the middle, we can go cross court, whatever we want to do. But we don't have a lot of offensive options here. We can pull this ball up into somebody, but it is harder to do. It needs to be done with caution. And that's probably one of the biggest differences between transitioning from somewhere like 4-0, 4-5 up to 5-0 is the ability to pull up on a ball that's below the net and attack from something that was unattackable, but doing so in a smart way. But it's a very hard shot to do, and we can get caught missing our own shots into the net or feeding it to our opponent if we risk this. If we want the ability to give ourselves some more time, give ourselves some more options, there's a couple other things that we can make sure that we do. Instead of digging at our feet or leaning forward and taking this ball out of the air, is we can actually take a step back. So what helps here is if we can notice, hey, this ball's coming from my feet, I gotta do something. Take a step back ahead of time, let the ball bounce, let the ball reach its new apex, so the height of its curve is just as high as possible. And now we have options. So now we can either hit the same inside out, pulling someone wide, still a very good option. We can maybe hit it between opponents in the middle, same thing. We would be aiming for right about here, or maybe here if they're off the kitchen line a little bit. This is a ball that'll get them to reach and potentially pop the next ball up. So we can do that inside out, we can do that in the middle. Or now that the ball might have bounced to a higher location, we might be able to actually fire this one forward. So just a nice easy roll, little off-speed roll that got to someone's hip might get you the put away that you're looking for. So we always wanna make sure that even if we take this step back, this didn't all of a sudden turn into a tennis court. We're still playing pickleball, and we still want to make sure that we're controlled with these attacks. But instead of fishing a ball from our feet or reaching forward and not having a lot of attackable options, we can take a step back, let the ball bounce, reach a new height, and do a couple different things here. So don't be afraid to give up a little bit of real estate with the kitchen in order to gain an entirely new shot choice. And this timing can really throw off your opponent too. If they're waiting for you to take this ball out of the air, they're getting hungry and they're ready to smack it. If you take a quick step back, it kind of gets them off balance, and then we can roll one into their shoulder, establish ourselves again, and put it away. So what we're doing here is we're taking one step back with the side in which we're gonna hit. So if you're right-handed, take one step back with your right foot. This way we're facing, we haven't taken a lot of shuffle steps, we're nice and safe and stable, and then execute any one of those options, take the next step back, and you're here. So you're only temporarily giving up some space in the kitchen as well, and you're getting an entirely new option of shots in which to put the hurt on your opponent. Next time you see us around, hop on in.